What up, people? Coach V, New Breed Boxing, the fight of the century, the war by the shore, winner take all. Floyd Money Mayweather versus Logan Paul. Little Don King impersonation. If you haven't already subscribed to the channel, please do so. Like, comment, share, and don't forget to hit that notification bell. So, how's this fight gonna play out? This is such a circus. There are so many ways this can go. It's hilarious. I mean, everybody expects Floyd to win. The odds makers got him at a 92% probability of him winning. That's not a surprise. They have been wrong in the past. Anytime two guys get in the ring, anything can happen though. And it's like the old saying, you know karate, I know crazy. And Logan Paul is gonna have to use crazy to the max. But that has its limitations. It's an 8-round fight. So you got to look at the advantages and disadvantages. Again, boxing, is about who makes the least mistakes, and styles make fights. So Floyd's going to make the least mistakes. He's known for that. He's probably fundamentally one of the most perfect fighters in history. So that combined with the fact that he's much smaller and, his defensive repertoire is going to be mind-boggling for Logan Paul. Logan Paul is going to be missing a lot of punches. So, because if Floyd's like 5'8", he's 6'2", I believe. When you're punching down, especially the guy that moves his head and his feet a lot and has, a variety of defensive maneuvers, you're going to see Logan Paul exhausted from missing. But he is young. He does have he's got a bit of athleticism. So I think he has enough energy to if I was Logan Paul's coach, which I don't know who the hell his coach is, but I see this guy making the exact same mistakes in every training video. First of all, his technique is horrific. He starts his punches from under his chin, throws them out without using full reach. He doesn't fully extend his shots, and then he brings his lead hand back to his hip every single time he throws it. Floyd's going to counter that with the straight right all night. Floyd, what does Floyd do? Run, jab, hold, run, jab, hold. As soon as he gets you tired, you hit the wall. Then he starts throwing 2 shots, then maybe 3. If he sees an opening, he's going to go for a quick TKO. He's not landed a one-punch knockout. Floyd doesn't have I don't think he's got the power to knock out Logan Paul, even though we haven't really seen him in trouble or taking punishment. I still think Logan Paul is tough enough to take some of Floyd's shots, especially in the early part of the fight. If I was Logan Paul's coach, though, I would tell him, cut off the ring, rush him, just work on your straight shots. I wouldn't even really aim for the head, to be honest with you. I would throw all my shots like between the belt line and his neck, because he's probably not going to catch him in the head. Logan Paul's accuracy is probably going to be like 10% if he's lucky. You know what I mean? So between the fact that he's going to be chasing Floyd down, I don't know. The only thing that I can see in his advantage, if Floyd has some kind of an injury that he sustained in training or something, and to where he can't move his lower body. In that case, it'll be like his fight with Cotto, where we got to see Floyd fight on the inside, which even though he got roughed up, he got to show some of his arsenal that we've never seen before. Floyd's got tricks up his sleeve we still don't even know about. So, expect the unexpected as far as, if the fight does get physical. Because, again, Logan Paul, the only way he's going to win is if he uses his physicality, cuts off the ring, throws straight shots. Every time he gets his back to the ropes, then I would start throwing hooks and uppercuts from the body to the head. With everything he's got, go for damage, not points. Use your size, use your strength. You're going to have to eat punches. He's going to have to trade punches with Floyd. He's going to have to punch with him. He's going to have to try to lure Floyd into a shootout and trade punches. That's the only way that he's going to be able to actually land anything on Floyd. He's not going to stand in the middle of the ring and go tip for tap with Floyd and outscore him. It ain't happening. And again, Floyd, he's a master of timing, and his attention to detail is impeccable. So just like when Victor Ortiz headbutted him and then he was excessively apologizing, he knows the rules. The referee said time in. Floyd said if this guy does anything other than protect himself, he's going to pay the price. And as you see, Floyd, he got that, he got that mean streak and that, mercilessness in him when he needs to dig in and show that he could do that. So, you know, it's a circus. At the end of the day, like I said, Floyd's known for taking guys into deep waters. I don't know. Like, I think when Floyd does go to hold him, though, like I said, that's another thing. If I was Logan Paul, I would be doing every foul tactic I could do, short of getting disqualified early in the fight, to try to get Floyd, hurt somehow. Because, like I said, points ain't. That's not gonna be a factor with him. It's impossible for him to win on points. I don't even think they're judging it like that. But that's the way I see it. Physicality is the advantage in the first half of the fight for Logan Paul, the disadvantage in the second half of the fight. Floyd, he's not known for first round knockouts. I don't think he's had a first round knockout in, it's been a long time. I can't remember the last time he actually knocked somebody out, much less caught a first round knockout. And the truth of the matter is, like I said, Logan Paul is a big guy. I don't know how tough he is. I haven't really seen him get hit with, amazingly hard shots. But between Floyd having bad hands and, not really being the most aggressive fighter, I think, Logan Paul can take a good amount of punishment. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be somewhat entertaining. But, for somebody who's a real boxing fan, this is just a circus. It's a money grab for Floyd. But I will say that if Floyd doesn't outclass him and embarrass him, it's not going to look good for him. And one more thing to add to that, if Logan Paul, by some freak chance, pulls this off and hurts Floyd, or gets to stop him somehow, or catches him with a shot that, from the graces of God just came out of the sky and just, blessed him at that perfect moment, Floyd's whole legacy is destroyed. I don't care what anybody says. If he loses to Logan Paul, he's going to be remembered as the guy that lost to the YouTube. I swear to God, his whole roster of accomplishments is going to be a non-factor. I don't care what anybody says. It'll be hilarious. It'll be humiliating. And if I was Floyd, I would freaking kill him and myself right then and there in the ring. But we all know, 92%, 93% odds makers, I think like I said, that's what they got Floyd, his probability of winning at, something like that. They keep changing it, but, he's the A side. It is what it is. So let me know in the comments what you think. Like, share, comment. Also, if you got any interest in actual training, we're going to have some downloadable stuff soon. But in the meantime, DM me at coach.v_, and we can start doing some consultations right away. Until the next time, we up out of here. Look forward to seeing you next time. We out of here. Out.